Let's walk through what you just said. Number one, the Democratic Party is going to make America relive January the 6th, beginning next Tuesday, not to pursue justice, just for politics. We all know what happened that day. They charged the president with inciting a riot. You haven't seen one piece of tape playing anywhere in the country where his words would amount to incitement under any uh, statute. The president did not commit a crime through the speech he gave. The conversation with Ratzenberger, the Secretary of State in Georgia, the Secretary of State said, I didn't feel coerced or threatened. So the case is going to fall. The unconstitutional nature of impeachment will be addressed on day one. I predict there will be somewhere north of 45 votes on the very first day to say the entire trial is unconstitutional because you're impeaching a guy in Florida who's out of office. So the question for the country and the Democratic Party is, how much pain are you going to put us through until we get to a verdict of acquittal? If you want to call one witness, my friend, to my Democratic colleagues, you're going to have a lot of witnesses. You're going to stop the trial for weeks and months. And for what purpose? I'm urging you to allow this trial to get over as quickly as possible when it's clear there's not enough votes to convict the president, and that will happen on day one. All right, but Lindsey, the point you make is what happens when we get the vote and there's over 45. There'll be more than 45 this time because you'll actually have an argument to consider. So I think the vote early on will be more than 45 that is unconstitutional. What purpose is there to replay tapes over and over when we actually live through the thing itself? They didn't call one witness in the House. They impeached the President of the United States in less than 50 hours without a lawyer present. So you're going to try to recreate the trial in the Senate? I think the Senate would be doing the country a great service by telling the House, you didn't call any witnesses in the House, you're not going to call any in the Senate, you're not going to drag this out for political purposes. We're going to get this trial over in 3 or 4 days, not 3 or 4 weeks, and we're going to move on doing the business of the American people. That's what I hope Republicans will say to Democrats, and I hope the American people will be behind us to end this, because we know how it ends. What good comes from reopening this wound? I don't know, Senator. Pursue this, and you want to start calling witnesses, and you want to drag this thing out. It would be fair to have Kamala Harris's tape played where she bailed people out of jail. What more could you do to incite future violence than to pay the bail of the people who broke up the shops and beat up the cops? How's that not inciting future violence? Be careful what you wish for, my Democratic colleagues. Be careful what you wish for.